There's a big difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes money. Would you agree? My name is Russell Brunson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of a software company called ClickFunnels, and I've had a rare opportunity to look behind the scenes of millions of different funnels to see what's working and what's not. In fact, recently we decided to analyze over 6.1 million funnels. We looked at over 130,000 split tests run by our members, trying to figure out and look for a pattern of what makes some funnels successful while others flop. As you can imagine, this was not a quick or an easy process. We drew a lot of connections, but a lot of them ended up leading us into some big dead ends. But then something really cool happened. As we kept digging and analyzing and discussing, a set of patterns emerged. And what we found actually shocked us. We found that it had nothing to do with what type of funnel you were using, what your designs look like, or even what you're selling. But instead, it had everything to do with your ability to communicate with the people who actually entered into your funnels. Could you tell them your story? Did you know how to use persuasion skills to build rapport with them? Instead of just selling them a product once, did you build fans and build a tribe of people who bought from you over and over and over again? Instead of having a transactional business, were you able to develop a transformational business? They had mastered the art of being an expert or a guide that helped their dream customers to get the results that their business had promised. Now, many people get nervous when they hear me say the word expert because they don't consider themselves an expert. Russell, I'm never going to be the one who's speaking on stage. But I want you to remember that no matter what it is you're selling, your platform, your funnels are your virtual stage to sell your products and your services. By positioning yourself as an expert and learning how to tell your stories in a way that gets people to move, you're able to guide people through your funnels, giving them the results that they're looking for. Think about every one of my funnels you've ever seen. I am always your guide, walking you through each step. Think about almost every 2 Combo Club winner and then go and look at their pages inside of their funnels. Who do you see on all of their ads? Who greets you on their landing pages? Who makes a presentation to you explaining why you should purchase the product or the services that they sell? And then who is the person who offers you their upsell? And then who thanks you after the purchase is done? Yes, in every case, it's the expert or the guide who has mastered how to communicate with the people who've entered into their funnels. Now, I believe that your business is a calling. You've been called to change the lives of a group of customers through the products and the services that you've created. They've come to you with a problem. They've come to your funnel looking for a solution, and your job is to master your message and tell your story in a way that gets them to moving through all the things inside of your funnel so that way you can serve them at the highest level. That's how you change the lives of your customers, and that's how you grow a business. After I made this discovery, I spent the next 2 years of my life geeking out on the topic, and I eventually wrote this book called Expert Secrets, which is the underground playbook for turning your online visitors into lifelong customers. And today, I want to give you a free copy. I want you to have a copy of my brand new book, and here's why I'm doing it. There are too many businesses who do have funnels, but they're still struggling because they don't understand how to use story to move people through their funnels. Now, this book is going to help you to quickly turn your online visitors into lifelong customers, and that's why I want you to have a free hardcover copy of this book. Now, if you want, you can go to Amazon.com and you can get a hardcover copy, but it's going to cost you $24.95. Or, because you're here right now, I want to actually send you one for free. All you got to do is click on the button down below and let me know where to ship it, and we will rush ship you one directly to your doorstep. Now, I've already paid for the printing of this book. All I'm asking for you to do is cover the shipping and the handling costs, and we'll send it right to you right away. Now, inside this new book, there are 19 different expert secrets that you're going to learn. And obviously, I can't go through all of them with you right now, but I want to open the book with you and show you a few of the secrets you're going to learn when you get your free hardcover copy right now. So let's begin right here with secret number 1. All right, so secret number 1 is all about you finding your voice as an expert. One of the things that most people struggle with is, how in the world do I communicate with my audience? I don't feel comfortable on camera. I don't feel comfortable making videos. And so this is going to help you to find your voice, to feel comfortable doing it, and also how to shift your business from selling just products into actually creating offers and leading a movement that will change the lives of the customers that you've been called to serve. Now, secret number 4, we're going to go into something that a lot of people don't understand, but it's the only thing that actually causes your dream customers to move towards you or not to move at all. And when you understand this one concept, it'll forever change how you communicate with your audience. Now, in secret number 10, I'm going to show you guys the 4 stories that you have to learn and master and understand. Because every one of your dream customers has a story inside their mind that's keeping them from success. And when you rewrite their stories with these 4 stories, it'll change everything. It'll give you the ability to lead them and get them to take you up on the offers that you've created. And for this last secret, I'm going to flip to the very back of the book to secret number 19. Now, what's interesting is that this secret actually wasn't in the original version of the Expert Secrets book, but it is in the hardbound version that you're going to be getting here very soon. So secret number 19, I'm going to show you guys how you take all of these stories and the scripts and the frameworks that you learned about into this book, and then how do you weave these things into your funnels? How do you weave them into your ads? How do you weave them into your landing pages? How do you weave them into your email follow-up sequences and your sales pages and your upsells and your webinars? And when you understand that, it shows you a very clear picture on how you use these persuasion skills to move people through your funnel. Okay, so you excited to get your copy of the Expert Secrets book? If so, all you need to do right now, there's a button down below. Click on that button, and in that form, you're gonna let me know which address to ship you a copy. When you do that, I will rush ship you a hardbound copy of the brand new Expert Secrets book for free. So do that right now. Now, on top of that, I've got a few other ethical bribes or bonuses, whatever you wanna call them, that I'm gonna give you to help make sure you take action and get this book today. Now, most of these bonuses are worth as much, if not more, than the book alone, and you're gonna get them for free today because each of these bonuses will help enhance your experience with this book. Okay, so the first bonus is what I call Expert Evolution. And this is a training I did because so many people who read this book, they have a lot of fear of like, well, I don't feel like an expert yet. I don't feel like I have a message to share, and they're nervous. And the question is, how do I even find that message? How do I find my voice, and how do I feel comfortable doing it? And so this first presentation will walk you through a 5-step framework where you take a little spark, little thing that you're excited by, and how you turn that into you becoming an expert where people are following you. This presentation alone will help you to understand how to create your own frameworks, how to find your voice, and a whole bunch of other amazing things. Bonus number 2 is what I call Hook, Story, Offer. Okay, this is a framework I started teaching a couple of years ago that changed everything for people who had actually read this book. Okay, we found that in every ad you do, every landing page, every video, there's always a hook and a story and an offer. And if you get them right, your ads always work. Your presentations always work. If you get them wrong, they don't. And so this presentation is going to go deep into the science of how you develop hooks, how do you create your story, and how do you tell your offer. Now, the third bonus is, this one is one of my favorites because when you read the Expert Secrets book, you're going to learn about one of my favorite scripts, which is called The Perfect Webinar. We've used this to sell insane amounts of products and services. And the hardest thing, though, is you have to develop the slides. And people always ask me, like, man, I know how to use it, but I don't know how to build the slides. It's going to take forever. And so I'm actually going to give you my slide templates. Okay? I have a Keynote version and a PowerPoint version. I'll give those to you. And then you can take the templates and just put in your stories, put in your images, and it makes the creation of the slides so much faster. It went from people would normally take 2 to 3 weeks to build their slide deck ahead of time to now they can get it done usually in about a day. Okay? So that's bonus number 3. And then bonus number 4 is also amazing because a lot of people, especially if you're selling physical products, a lot of people are like, well, this is good for people selling information, but it doesn't make sense for me. And recently, Jamie Cross, who's one of our funnel hackers, she sells physical products. She sells soap and lotions. She took the Perfect Webinar script inside this book and she made a smaller mini version that she calls the 5-minute Perfect Webinar. And she used this to build up her soap company and get it into the 2 Comma Club almost overnight. Since she started doing it, people like me and other people started using the 5-minute Perfect Webinar to create ads, create landing page videos, and a whole bunch more. And so you're going to get the entire Perfect Webinar script and a presentation of Jamie teaching it as well as a bonus. That way you can learn how to do this if you're selling physical products. And then bonus number 5 is after someone reads this book, they're always asking me, like, how do I get this implemented quickly? And so what we created is what we call the 30-day Expert Secrets Challenge. That's going to give you a 30-day challenge. Okay, you read the book. What do you do now? What's day number 1? What's day number 2? What's day number 3? At the end of 30 days, you'll have this book implemented into your business and into your life. And so those are the 5 bonuses that we're going to give you guys for free when you order your book, which is also free. So like I mentioned before, all I ask for you to do is cover the cost of shipping this book. I've already paid for the printing. We printed a whole bunch of them. We got them in a warehouse. I just need you to cover the shipping and handling costs, and I will send one out to you. Okay, it's $9.95 if you're in the United States, and it's $19.95 international anywhere else in the world. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I want you to understand there is no catch when you get this book. There's no hidden continuity or membership program. It's just a one-time payment to cover the shipping and handling, and that's it. And some of you are probably thinking, well, why would you do that, Russell? And the reason is this is my way of saying thank you to you. Thank you for clicking on my ad. Thank you for being on my email newsletter. Thank you for following me on social media. This book is my gift back to you because I know this book, the principles here are what changed my life and now can change your life as well. But you have to act right now, okay? I don't print a million of these at a time. It's expensive. So what we do is we print very limited runs of anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 copies at a time. And they go to the warehouse and they're sitting there. And when they're gone, they are gone. And so if you want this copy right now, you need to take action today while they're here. Otherwise, you may miss out on this special opportunity. Okay? And one last thing is I 100% guarantee that you are going to love this book. If for some reason you get this book in your hands and you read it and you're like, this doesn't make any sense to me. This is not going to help me. Whatever it is, let me know and I will even refund your shipping and let you keep the book. Okay? That's right. You don't have to even send anything back if you don't want to. Just email us. Let us know you weren't happy for whatever reason. And with no questions asked, we will give you your money back. Does that sound fair? Cool. Then all you got to do right now, this is the most simple part of the process. There's a button down below. Click on the button. Let me know the address to ship it to. You're going to cover the shipping and handling costs, and then I will ship you out a brand new copy of the hardbound version of the Expert Secrets book today. Thanks so much. Click a link down below, and I will send you your copy right away.